Hey, what's up, guys? So we're going to be hitting up the Rage tournament today in Clash Royale. This is a tournament that I don't think I've ever done before on stream, so hopefully everyone enjoys it as much as I do. Hopefully it's a good experience. I spent a whole bunch of time studying the best players' decks, and I'm going to be bringing them to you guys today and show you guys what the best Rage tournament decks in Clash Royale are for 2022. This game mode operates way differently. So if you stack up Rages, it doesn't necessarily work. And there's going to be a lot of cycle decks instead of graveyard because a lot of units that are really quick kill graveyard skeletons, so you won't be using that or seeing that very often. You'll be seeing a lot of spawners, you'll be seeing a lot of earthquake, you'll be seeing a lot of multiple spells, and you'll also be seeing a lot of Mega Knight and Elixir collectors. So those are the decks that you're going to be seeing a lot. This is currently the best deck if you're extremely good at the game. I'll show it really quick. Everyone is running at the very top. The pro players, the best players with the best mechanics are all running Hog Red or Earthquake. Reason is they just use Giant Skeleton or their Valkyrie or their Knight, whatever they're using as their mini tank. Sometimes just Royale Delivery and Cannon and Fast Cycle with Skeletons. But usually they'll defend all the bridge spam, and then they'll Earthquake out all the spawners or Elixir collectors, and then eventually they'll get more damage with their Hog Riders or just the Earthquake cycle. And you'll never be able to break through because their mechanics are so freaking good with Royale Delivery, Giant Skeleton, Bomb Tower. So the example of this guy that is playing that deck is, I think he just won a game. Yeah, it's the number 12 player. He is currently only lost 2 times, and he is running this exact deck. So we'll be showing that today. The number 1 player, if you guys were wondering, is just running like the exact same deck, but with Archer Queen instead of Musketeer, Fire Spirit instead of Royale Delivery, and then Cannon instead of Bomb Tower. And then he's just running the exact same thing. So, I mean, you can do that if you want, but this is the version that is having a little bit more success with a better win ratio and also a better player. Anyway, we're going to be showing you guys a whole variety of different decks. At the very start, I'm going to be showcasing the highest skill deck right now. And then as we ramp up, as we continue to play more and more people, we'll be showing you guys the easier decks that I would recommend if you haven't played this tournament mode before, or if you just, you know, want to get wins without like necessarily thinking as much as top players. So I dropped a lot of Elixir. I dropped like 9 Elixir to counter 4, which isn't necessarily that great, but it is what it is. I'm in a Hog Rider here, and as you guys can see, the Giant Skeleton, when it explodes on your opponent's stuff, it should give you a lot of value just because, I mean, the opponent has to drop units to counter the Hog Rider, therefore your Giant Skeleton will give you value. Just kind of how the game works. For Bomb Tower here, I'm going to go for Skeletons as well. Looks like the Wizard's going to get fully countered by the Bomb Tower, so that was a really bad decision on our opponent's end. Unlike the Rage, the Bomb timer doesn't get raged up, so, you know, like it's going to take forever while our units are fighting faster, so then the Wizard dies faster, but the bomb doesn't explode on top of my Bomb Tower, so my Bomb Tower gets us more value. Remember, he's going to end up having a version of Hog Rider, so I needed to get ready with my Musketeer early because I didn't have my Cannon or, I guess, building a Bomb Tower in cycle here. So we're vibing with that. Last time he decided to drop Goblin Gang, so I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get ready with an Earthquake or a Log. I think Earthquake is better since it is, like, you know, more reactive. Like, you can see if the opponent's going to go for it, whereas the Log, I would have to, like, just drop it and be, hey, I'm expecting you to go in for the Goblin Gang, and if he doesn't, then you look like a little bit of a fool. Alright, we're going to go in for Royale Delivery, and then I'm going to log this just in case, so then the Royale Delivery is able to shut down the Giant Skeleton. Wow, Giant Skeleton's health is ridiculously strong. If there was one card that would be broken in Clash Royale, and one card that deserves a nerf, it would probably be Giant Skeleton, if I had to be honest with you guys. Okay, I should have Bomb Towered there, because then it would have countered the Hog Rider too, but I didn't know if he was going to do that, and I didn't have enough Elixir to, you know, go Musketeer and go in for the Bomb Tower there, and I was like, I need to save the Bomb Tower for the Hog Rider. But in reality, I should have just Bomb Towered and, you know, been okay. It is what it is. The Hog Rider will guarantee the tower here. There's nothing that he can do to stop it. In fact, I'm going to log, so then the Giant Skeleton... Ooh, that might have not been that great. No, the Giant Skeleton still got hit. We're chilling. We're vibing. Also, I think that the Musketeer is way better in this game mode. Not only is it cheaper than the Archer Queen, but it's also, like, you're not going to have to click the ability to go rapid fire. So, maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm crazy, but I see why the best player in this game mode is currently running this Musketeer version. And I'm able to go in for a Log. Look at the Giant Skeleton just body blocking the Hog Rider so the Hog Rider can never break through. This deck is so good. Like, I think that I said that, like, it's a high skill deck, and I stand by that. I think this is way harder than the other decks I'm going to show you guys today. But I think it's pretty fun to play, and I think that if you're playing against other ground beatdown players, you will probably win as well. So, like, I didn't play perfectly. I let a Hog Rider slip on through. It did a lot of damage to my tower, but it wasn't enough, right? That's the great thing about this deck. So, I kind of want to let him take a tower so then I can take more crowns. I don't know if you guys have ever, like, experienced that phenomenon, but, like, if you can guarantee that you're going to beat someone, if you can get more crowns in the Royale tournament, I should have went for the 3 crown. That was actually pretty bad on my end. then you're going to get further ahead than everyone else. So if you're tied with the amount of wins of someone else, the person with the higher crowns collectively will be ranked higher in the leaderboard. So I'll show you guys that real quick. I show this every single time. But you see Banna right here? The Banna has 77 crowns, and then the person that still has 28 wins, they only have 45 crowns. So that's why they're always going to be ranked lower than the other person that has higher crowns. If you're tied with wins, it doesn't matter about your win record. The only thing that matters is the amount of crowns you have. Hey, what's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing well. We're just kind of vibing and having a good time and playing this tournament together. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be trying to get 15 wins with you guys live. And if I can do that, I'd be pretty happy. I haven't played this tournament mode before. I did a lot of studying and finding the best decks, and I think that we've come up with, I don't know, a really good list for you guys to get better and get some good wins. All right, so that Royale recruit doesn't actually pull, really, unfortunately. I have to go Bomb Tower here, which isn't ideal because now I don't have that for the Royal Hogs. I can go Musketeer on his Musketeer, and I think as long as he doesn't Fireball this, we're okay. I wanted to wait a split second so that my tower is able to help out. So then, oh, that was a terrible Fireball. Not only did it not hit the Musketeer, but it was also the wrong decision. So I'll take that trade. Remember, he's got Royal Hogs in his deck, so I want to make sure that I always have, like, you know, a good offense going so he can't go for Royal Hogs when I don't have my Bomb Tower in cycle. Nah, he's going to do it anyway. All right, I think I have to adjust the Royal delivery, so then the Royal delivery comes down, and I drop it, like, really close to my tower since the Royal Hogs rush through a little bit faster than usual, so kind of freaking out there, not gonna lie. I did not have that under control. I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not a bueno situation. All right, we can go Skellies in the back. We can go for Musketeer. And the thing is, like, he's gonna go in for another set of spam. So I want a Giant Skeleton in the same side as the spam that's coming down, so then I can shut it down really reliably. Every time that you go in for a cannon or either a tombstone, like, it doesn't necessarily matter. I think the Hog Rider will give me value. And then my Giant Skeleton will kill that as well, and the bats are wasted. So he spent a lot of elixir. Okay, never mind, never mind. One of the Royal Hogs is going to go directly towards my tower. That's not a vibe. The Musketeer will die, so I wasn't wrong about that, fortunately for us. Yo, why are you shooting at a Musketeer that's dead? I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with these cards today. They have a mind of their own, I'm telling you. All right, we're going to go Skeleton Surround, and then we're going to go in for a Giant Skeleton. He's definitely going to go Royal Hog, so we have to get ready with Royal Delivery and a Log. Okay, that was not a good play for him because we have Log. I can go for Musketeer here and win this interaction pretty reliably and go and snipe the... Yeah, I can snipe everything, so this is dope. Because now he doesn't have a building, he doesn't have bats, so I don't think he can defend this. I don't think it's possible. So just accommodating my opponent's card cycle and knowing, like, what my opponent has, then I go in for the Hog Rider and I guarantee a lot more damage. So I just got to be honest with you guys, like, that is harder to do than the other decks I'm about to show you, but it also isn't that difficult. I'm sure, like, if you guys play this deck enough, you will get that down and you will not, like, be like, oh, he cycled a Tombstone. You know, he's definitely not going to have a Tombstone for a while, so it's, like, it's not that difficult, I guess, with this deck in particular. If you're playing maybe, like, a fast cycle Godwin Drill deck and you're having to memorize what your opponent exactly has, then I think it could be a little bit more difficult, but, yeah. All right, well, this guy is probably going to lose. I mean, I don't think you can cycle 3 fireballs in the span of 8 seconds. Even in the rage game mode, your elixir doesn't get raged up that much. It's only chilling at 2.7. All right, so that was a pretty easy win, as you guys can see. I think this is the best Hog Rider Earthquake deck in the game right now if you want to play it in the rage tournament. Super solid stuff. SirTag, Master Strategist. No, SirTag the Scrub that is showing you guys a few really good decks for the challenge. I haven't played this challenge that much, so I'm not going to tell you guys that I'm the best player. If you guys are noticing, I'm just titling it Rage Tournament and Clash Royale because I haven't played this game mode that much. I'm showing you guys what I learned from, like, talking to the best players and then also, like, taking a whole bunch of time to study the leaderboard and study what people were playing. That's what I did. It's not necessarily a reflection of me. It's a reflection of the better players that are playing this game mode. Not necessarily what I did. I didn't come up with this this deck myself, so I'm just gonna be honest with you about that. What's your least favorite card? Oh, dude. I mean, here's the thing. Let's be 100% honest. If you think that the Skeleton King is not just a Dark Prince with a graveyard, you are crazy. I hate the concept. I think it's the least innovative thing that they've ever done in the game. If you ask me from a card, what would I remove? It would be the Skeleton King. It's dumb. It shouldn't be a card concept. Whoever came up with that, I do not envy your strategies. It's not a vibe. He's going to tornado that. Oh, he didn't. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, Skeleton King is really dumb. from a perspective of playing against, I hate getting rocket cycled, but who does? Who likes getting rocket cycled? I don't think anyone. So that's another thing that I guess is, you know, from an actual gameplay perspective, probably rocket. No one enjoys playing against like top ladder players that have really good defense and then just rocket cycle the entire time. So to be honest, one of the main reasons I don't like pushing on ladder too much is because there's always these sweaty tryhards that drop defensive buildings and then rocket cycle you. And it's like, oh man, I don't know how Morton and all those guys do it on a daily basis. I like screwing around and playing my own different decks instead of getting rocket cycled 24/7. So, I mean, for me, I'd probably go insane if I was playing Clash Royale competitively, just because I don't enjoy playing against a lot of the really competitive decks against really good players that have extremely good mechanics and make this game like not as fun, I guess. that's all I'm gonna say. Also, I think Raged Up Goblin Barrel might be really good in this game mode because the goblins hit faster, so you have to hit your log perfectly, right? So I think that, you know, log bait players in this game mode are probably cracked. I feel like they're probably insane, so just something to keep in mind. Okay, that didn't work at all. I was relying on the actual timing of the regular prince, and I just botched it, which is fine. I mean, I'm still going to win this game, but, I mean, I didn't play that very well, did I? Yeah, oh, cool. That's a musketeer on the tower for whatever reason. I'll take it. I'll bomb tower here, and then I want to log, and then I want to go in for skeletons if possible. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Yeah, so now we're going to get rocket cycled because I messed up, I guess. Alright. I'm going to Earthquake. He's going to drop Minion Horde, or I guess he's going to drop E-Barbs. That's cool. I'll take that. I guess I can go in for this, and then Giant Skeleton here. I haven't really focused in this game mode. I feel like if you're not focused in this, because it is Rage, you're going to get punished way faster. That's something that I'm not used to. I'm kind of chilling here, having a nonchalant morning, just vibing. And then this guy comes through with like raged up E-Barbs. I'm like, wait, what? What are those? Alright, so we're going to hit our log perfectly, depending on where he drops it. That'll be fine. That's really far back. You look at the shadow of the Goblin Barrel, and then you adjust. It's off to the left and really far back. You should never do that because it's easy to decipher where it's going. So, I mean, it is what it is. He needs like 2 rockets. He can't do that. It's 5 seconds left. And even if he does, then the Giant Skeleton reaches the tower. Damn, I'm so bad. I should have just taken the other tower because we know he wouldn't have rocketed me, but he could have had mirror, right? So maybe I'm not bad. Maybe I'm not bad for potentially throwing the game. What do you guys think? You think the homie had mirror? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Or pause the video and comment if you think the guy had mirror. Because I would have lost if I had tried to take 2 towers. And the reveal, he did not have mirror. All right, all right. How are you, dude? I'm doing really well, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was stressing so hard the past week because I've been living in an apartment that I'm in Seattle, so it's been like 92, 93 degrees. 2 days ago, there was a heat warning, and it got up to like 94 degrees. And I was sitting in my apartment with no cooling mechanism, no AC, nothing. I'm just like, okay, well, like, I don't have to stream. I don't have to do anything. Like, it's okay. Like, if I don't want to play Clash Royale, I don't play Clash Royale. But there was a sponsorship that I had to do. I had to sit there for like 5 hours, and I had to do this. I'm like, never again in my life. So, yeah, I'm going to get AC. I'm going to fix that. I think that was the scariest and worst moment of this entire year, was having to work for 5 hours in a 94 degrees without AC or fan or anything like that. I think that was pretty much torture. Have you ever heard of the Seattle zombie? No, I've never heard of Seattle zombies. I also don't believe in zombies or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see that as a thing that it's a possibility in this world. But I don't know, man. Maybe some Westworld shenanigans gonna pop out of nowhere and surprise me. You edit your own videos? I sometimes edit sponsorships. That's what I do. Because here's the thing. Sponsorships sometimes require a really tight timeline, so there's no time for the editor to edit it sometimes. So then I have to edit it, and then it takes a lot, like, it takes way longer if I don't edit it sometimes. So those are things that I have to be very, very integrated in. The actual videos I'm also very integrated in. I rewatch each video that you see on the channel like 3 or 4 times. You guys might think I'm insane for that. I think I am too, but that's how committed I am to bringing out the best quality in all the videos that I put out. There will never be a video on my channel that I'm not proud of putting out on the channel. And I stand by that. Also, Log plus Earthquake kills Magic Archer, in case you guys didn't know. That's 2 Hog Rider hits. That's a slap and a half. I'm going to Royal Delivery on the Dark Prince a little bit earlier. He mirrors it on the other side. That's fine. Alright. This is kind of okay, because I can just go in for Skeletons and have the Dark Prince lock onto that, and then maybe go for a Musketeer afterward. This isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not great, because the Dark Prince is probably going to splash on my tower, which is, you know, understandably really good for him. Yeah, he's giving me the well played. So he's not a very nice person. Let's beat him. Let's beat these people. I hate when people give us the well played and we made a really big misplay or something like that. It's always toxic. All right, so I need to just take the right hand tower and then I'm vibing. Obviously, the Dark Prince was a huge problem. Mega Knight's gonna not jump, which is great. I think we want to go in for a Royal delivery on this and then kill the magic archers, hopefully. Okay, that's going to hit my tower for one hit. That's kind of bad. He's going to have barbarians back in cycle. Oh, by the way, I'll read everything after this game. Sometimes when I'm losing, I'm in a sweaty tryhard mode, especially against a BMer. You guys know the deal. Alright, we're going to go Giant Skeleton here. I'd love to be able to finish off that Magic Archer, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I have to log it. Really sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, Mega Knight is so good in this game mode. Alright, we'll see what we can do. I think that he's able to just, like, Magic Archer his way to success. That's what I would do if I was him, to be honest. If he doesn't have a big spell, there's still a chance I win, but it's so unlikely at this point. He might not have a big spell, actually. No! Alright, well, GG. Even though he wasn't a very nice person, I wish I won that one. So, I guess if you don't play perfectly and you're playing against a Mega Knight and no building and your opponent has Barbarians and Mega Knight, you can see that this deck could be problematic. So, as I said before, if you're the best players in the world, you can probably just play Hog Rider Earthquake and never lose a game. We ended up losing one, which is unfortunate. So now we're going to go back to the, less skillful strategies and show you guys, I guess, what's up with that. So here's the other couple that I looked at. So this one was played with Rage, but you should never play with Rage because Rage doesn't stack in the game mode. You just stack up Elixir Collectors, and then you spam your E-Barbs and all your supporting cards, and eventually overwhelm your opponent. This is a pretty good deck to play. I'll show you guys how to do it. I'm sure you guys know the deal. Also, Sosa, thank you so much for being here, man. Show me a deck to counter Lumberjack Balloon Freeze. Well, this deck definitely does counter Lumberjack Balloon Freeze. You've got Minion Horde, and you've got Wizards, so you're not going to have any problems in those type of matchups, ever. Not with this, at least. Also, if you rage up a Collector, you're going to get Elixir faster, so you guys are about to see how good this deck can be. He's going to lose everything, and the Cannon Cart is going to be able to make mincemeat of his Giant. So I'm just going to go in for an Elixir Collector immediately, let the Wizard do its thing, get up Elixir, because he's going to drop something on top of the Wizard right now, and then we're going to Mega Knight afterward, and we're going to probably win the game. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to Mega Knight here. We're up a lot. And I've got Heal Spirit. I've got, a huge Elixir advantage. Even if you've got Sparky, I do end up having Zap, so I'm not too scared here. I think what I want to do is I want to go in for a Minion Horde, and then maybe Zap afterwards, depending on what happens. I'm going to wait a couple seconds, and we're going to Zap the Sparky. Then the Sparky... Oh, the Sparky actually hit it. Huh. I guess I'm not used to the timing of... Or was that a Zap on my stuff? I don't know what that was. I'm a little bit confused, guys. It is what it is. We're going to Wizard in the back. We're up a lot still, and no Sparky in sight, so maybe we can do one of these. With the raged up Wizard, Wizard pops off with Rage. I'm sure you guys know this by now, but it is definitely one of the strongest cards with Rage in the game. So, that's always a vibe. I'm going to Cannon Cart here in case he goes in for a Giant. I just don't want to risk it for no reason. He goes in for a Sparky again in the back. I guess I go in for another Elixir Collector. Cannon Cart doesn't lock onto anything that important. Like, it gets tower damage, but it's not impactful. I guess it is a little bit more impactful than I thought. That was kind of crazy. All right, well, Wizard, we've got Zap and we've got Mega Knight, so I'm not too scared here. I think we want to go in for a Mega Knight first, and then have the Wizard do its thing. I'm going to Zap here, so then we can kill all the bats. And then he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to the tower, but, I mean, in the same vein, it's really, really hard for him to defend against Elite Barbarians, because we can Heal Spirit too, and he's going to have to go, he's going to have to go Skeleton Army on this, and then I think everything gets healed up. And then the E-Barbs probably take tower with the Wizard. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Well, it didn't take out the entire tower, unfortunately, but pretty good. I remember the Minion Horde giving us profuse value, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to wait for the right timing with the Zap. And then I think the Wizard and the Mega Knight lock on the tower, so that should be enough. All I have to do is defend, which shouldn't be too difficult. I am a little bit more focused because I lost the last game. You guys can probably tell that. Yeah, this deck is pretty fun. I guess playing against Sparky can be a little bit scary. I don't really have too many complaints about this though. if you've got Wizard and Mega Knight, I think that, like, usually the cards that your opponent's going to be spamming into you aren't going to work out that well. Maybe if my opponent ended up having arrows, it could be a little bit more scary and problematic. But, as you guys can see, it's a vibe. So this deck is also played in the top 50. So, it is what it is. If you guys want to play a less skillful Mega Knight deck, this is a great deck to play. I'll play it one more game, and then we'll switch to another deck, and we'll just keep showing you guys different decks that you can experiment with, and decks that you guys can play no matter what you like to do. Rage doesn't stack in any game mode. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't really know that. I mean, I haven't played Mirror Rage before, right? So, I don't know. But yeah, this deck usually has Rage in it instead of Zap. But, yeah, someone was playing this in the top 50 at 26 wins. When's today's video? This is today's video. I'm streaming instead today, man. Also, if you guys want to support me, or if you guys like what I'm doing here, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. If you subscribe, it definitely, it boosts the channel, and it helps, you know, push the videos out to more people. And that's something you guys can do for free if you guys want to. But of course, if you don't want to, no pressure. Is Witch good in this challenge? Yeah, Witch is a really good card when it's raged up. Been watching my videos for 5 months, says Alex. Hey, let's go, brother. Spiky hair. Yeah, dude, I just got out of the shower. I'm sure you can tell. I had a long night last night. Just got out of the shower and was a little bit late to today's video, but it is what it is. So here we go. This is what we were talking about before. This is why I think Mega Knight is really good in the challenge. Especially early on, your opponent will overcommit. So he just dropped 8 elixir. How is he going to defend this with only, like, I don't know, his minimal amount of elixir? He can't. The Mega Knight jumps faster. The cannon cart locks onto the Executioner. This game should be already over. Because the cannon cart will be able to kill that, right? Okay. Didn't really work out as planned, but it's still fine. Because the Executioner won't lock onto the tower. I'm not in that big of a spot. Can you try my deck? I went 20-0. I have a few decks that I already have situated for this challenge, so I can't change it too much. Alright, we're just going to go in for a minion horde here. There's a high chance he's got like a random wizard or something, which isn't that big of a deal because we're still fine. Okay, he's just going to drop Executioner instead. That's okay. Generally, in this situation, I'd like the Elixir Collector, but since an Executioner is coming at me, I don't know if he's going to whip out a balloon or a graveyard or something, so it's better for me to just play passive. And then we've got the Executioner dead, and we've got the cannon card counter pushing, then I go for my own cannon. Like I can go in for my own Elixir Collector. It's always better to make sure you're Elixir Collecting when you have control of the map. I'm sure you guys get that. I just want to make sure that, you know, if there's a couple people out there that don't understand that, never Elixir Collector randomly, because you can just get punished, especially in the Rage game mode. Really, really hard to defend if you're down a lot. Alright, so we're just going to E-Barb's Heal Spirit the other side and see if we can get value. I mean, look at the Witch, or the Wizard, sorry. It locked onto the tower, and it was able to give us a lot of value. Like, the fact that it locked tower there was ridiculous. Alright, we need to go Mega Knight here. Bounces it back. So, remember, the guy has Executioner, so I'm totally expecting him to drop that because the mini-pack is not going to be enough. He has to drop Executioner, and then our stuff just gets healed up. The Mega Knight jumps a little bit faster, and we walk away with a very easy win. So, as you guys can see, this deck works really well. Bit easier than the last deck. You just cycle Elixir Collectors at the right points, you defend with your units, and then you eventually like take control of the game and your opponent can't stop you. Definitely the easiest deck that I've shown so far out of the two. We'll keep playing some more. Is this a legit deck for the challenge? Yeah, this deck was used in the it was used at the very, very top. It's used in the top 50. What is your favorite deck? My favorite deck has got to be like Royal Recruits, Royal Hogs. Probably my favorite deck overall. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I love watching your streams. You cure my boredom. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching my streams on a daily basis. Alright. So that was this deck. If you guys want to copy it, if you want to play in the challenge, you'll definitely have some good success. We'll show you guys another one now. This one is also played in the top 50. Surprise, surprise. It doesn't have a real win condition, but it has triple spells. So usually your opponents will drop things in the back. You can counter their bridge spam with the Mega Knight or the E-Barbs. You can defend their air stuff with the Inferno Dragon and the Electro Wizard. And then you can just get chip damage if they cycle stuff in the back with the poison and arrows and zap. Pretty much. This is a safer deck. This is a deck that is also used in the top 50. So even though it doesn't have a real win condition, You generally just overwhelm or spend spells to finish off your opponents. You're awesome, Jake. Thanks, man. All right, so I didn't get the E-barbs down fast enough, so I do want to go in for an Electro Wizard so we deny all damage. It's worth it. Still not great going into a Bowler plus an Ice Spirit. It's kind of weird to see that. Maybe I can zap and mess up the Bowler. Okay, the zap timing was not it, Chief. The zap timing was not it, Chief. All right, that was also a bad bandit. I should have dropped it a little bit faster, but I'm so used to the regular timing. What was that zap? Okay, I guess he wanted to cycle to his Hog Rider. We're just going to Mega Knight it back and then get a great trade. So here's the thing. In this type of matchup, if your opponent's really good, you kind of have to arrows and make sure that they can't activate King Tower. So that's exactly what he's going to go for here. I want to mess it up. Okay, I missed it. It's fine. He doesn't activate King Tower, fortunately for us. We can go for an Electro Wizard in the middle and shut down the rest of the Lumberjacks. What are we doing? If he goes Hog Rider, we just E-barbs, right? Inferno Dragon here isn't that bad because... Okay, I didn't know if he was going to Hog Rider immediately. I didn't expect him to do that because it didn't make sense. Because if we E-barbs into the Electro Wizard, then he would lose the Hog Rider. That was a bad Hog Rider just from a risky perspective. Great play from that situation. It worked out amazingly for him, but it wasn't like a high probability play. All right, we're going to go Bandit here. He's probably going to Lumberjack. Lumberjack also doesn't make that much sense in the challenge since it's already like everything is already rage, so the rage doesn't double stack, right? Or at least that's what Bag and professional players told me, that the rage didn't double stack. All right, I just want to make sure that, you know, no King Tower was ever activated, and I also want to spell cycle, or I also want to like keep up my card cycle. So I'm gonna Inferno Dragon in the back. He's gonna go for a Hog Rider, and then he gets full counter by E-barbs now. Even if he goes Ice Spirit, I think it's full counter. Oh, he zaps too. Damn. Wow, that was a lot of elixir. The Bowler is really, really hard for us to deal with because he can Electro Wizard on top of the Inferno Dragon. So I guess this isn't the easiest matchup in the world, but it's still fine. If he goes Hog Rider, we can shut it down with an Electro Wizard, but it's obviously not optimal. Okay, this doesn't make any sense, but it is kind of working for him. Hog Rider is so good in this. Holy cow, man. So I can see why the better players are all using Hog Rider right now. I think our dude hard countered me really, really hard with the Boulder Electro Wizard deck. Not even a fib. Maybe we can still find a way through if he messes up. There's still a chance, guys. There's still a chance. I refuse to give up. I refuse to surrender. Yeah, I'm dropping E-barbs into that. No, I don't care. We're going to zap as well. We're going to try to get the Mega Knight through. Please, 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 please let me win. You hard counter me. Come on now. Some good damage. All right, he's going to Hog Rider into this. He's going to make a misplay. He's overcommitting again. He's zapping randomly. Please tell me that doesn't get a hit. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. All right, we're going to poison here. We're going to zap immediately so then we can keep the E-barbs alive. We have to keep elixir. Oh my gosh, please. Please. All right. Poison does enough with E-Wiz. I'm going to go Bandit. I'm expecting him to go for a Hog Rider. We have to go E-Wiz. Nice. All right, we're going to Poison. We're going to Arrows, and we're going to Zap. And that should be enough. Let's go. Woo! My homie ended up having Electro Wizard with a Bowler and a Cannon, and he was up so much, and we ended up winning. That's crazy. If you win, I subscribe. Let's go, man. Let's freaking get it. So, yeah, this deck is actually really good. Even against that type of matchup, you can win. I didn't play perfectly at the start. I'm not even going to fib. I'm not going to lie and say I did. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, so we'll play one more with this deck, and then we'll switch to the other deck. What about Lavahound Miner in this challenge? I wouldn't play Lavahound Miner because there's a lot of people that run Wizard in this because Wizard is extremely good when it's Rage. And Executioner got buffed, so it's a bit risky to do that. I would never recommend to run Lavahound in this type of challenge. That's just my my thinking, my thought process. I mean, maybe it will work out for you. Maybe you're just like a savant, but I would not play Lavahound myself in this. Also, I should have zapped that earlier. That was my fault. Did not play this well, but it is what it is. I probably have to Mega Knight this. I'm going to wait for him to click the ability, though. He didn't click the ability. Feels bad, man. I'm going to poison here. I want to just be able to damage down the elixir collector. If he drops anything in the middle, that'd be dope. Why is he dropping that there? This is really good for us. What the heck? Is he going to zap? I high-key I expected him to zap on the E-Wiz because he would have killed it. Oh, okay. This is pretty good for us that he's splitting that. That's bad on his end. Because we can just split our E-Barbs as well. Or just pull everything in the middle and counter it. Maybe I'm tripping. I guess I'm tripping. I guess I'm tripping hard, dudes. I got him a hit on the tower. That's not really what we want to see. Alright, so 3 Musketeers and a Mega Knight. Probably not the best for our opponent. So, you know, I'm just going to poison here. Gear up for a solid defense. And then work with the counter push life. It's unfortunate we didn't play against someone that had Minion Horde or Firecracker or anything like that. Because we have Arrow Zap, you know. I think a lot of people at earlier wins in this challenge will mess up and make really bad plays like that. So, that's kind of what we were hoping for, to be honest. Alright, so I'm in a bad spot, there's no doubt. Maybe we can stop him from 3-crowning me. I don't know. I don't think that this is going very well for us, obviously. 3 Musketeers is hard to play against when you only have, yeah, when you don't have any like, win condition to apply aggression, I guess. So I guess this is worse as you get up higher and higher. But it's a pretty good deck, like, early on, I guess. Unfortunately, we are going to lose this game. Unless a miracle happens part 2. I don't know, guys. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to Mega Knight here, and we should be able to kill all of his stuff if we get lucky. This is not going well, though. Oh, mamma mia. He seems like a pretty good player. Like, he's dropping 3 Musketeers all in the same lane there. He knows that, like, all he has to do is defend. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, we're back in business. Oh, wait, I thought those were 3 Musketeers, and I reflexively dropped my E-Wiz there. Oh, my gosh. Why am I inting? Why am I griefing out here, guys? What's wrong with me? There's no way. There's no way he tries that. He's trying it. He's trying it. Okay, okay, we're in it to win it. We're in it to win it, boys. What is this game? What the heck is this? What the heck? No way. No way, he's griefing. He might be griefing. Oh, it fires so freaking fast. I think I was still dead because the E-Barb would have killed me, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, it was such a close one. You will die? I did die. I did die. So I think 3 Musketeers is not actually super optimal in that situation if they've got Heal Spirit and other ways of killing your Mega Knight. Because they can just stack up Collectors, and then you can't poison the 3 Musketeers. It's a tough one. It's winnable for sure. I think that out of all the decks that I showcased so far, I think this is probably like the one that I would least recommend. It seems like it worked out for some people, but for my specific play style, I think I would least recommend that one so far. I kind of like this one a lot more, like way more. I would have won that game if I had Minion Horde for sure. 100% would have been able to defend and be okay. Also, you can counter Elite Barbarians very easily with the cannon cart in the middle. All right, now we're going to play the other deck. This is the one that I thought I would like the most, so I saved it for last. And we should finish the rest of the challenge with this one. What's your main deck? The Golem deck that I used for the 20-win challenge is really good. That was one of my favorite ones. And then also, the other one I really, really like is the Rail Hogs, Rail Recruits. Also, if you guys are enjoying this, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you guys want to support me. Liking the video goes a long way. It pushes it out to more people. Obviously, you don't have to, but if you want to, that helps out. All right, we're going to go for a Giant Skeleton here. He's going to Graveyard me, so I think I already won this one. I don't think he can come back from this. The Spear Goblins are going to kill him. The Graveyard is the worst win condition you could play in this. By far, the worst win condition. Out of everything that you could play in Clash Royale, I would highly encourage you guys not to play this, because things attack really fast. And when things attack really fast, your skeletons die a lot faster. So do not play this unless you want to lose a lot of games. And I assume you guys want to get far in the challenge, so don't run a garbage deck, is what I'm trying to say. So now I'm showing you guys the best one, in my opinion, for the challenge. This deck has also got a very, 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 very high win rate, and it's very close to my playstyle, so I kind of like it. The spawners move faster than ever, and then also Mother Witch gives you a lot of value, and Giant Skeleton makes everything go kaboom. The Skeleton King, if you're using it in conjunction with a lot of cards on the map, will give you a lot of skeleton souls, so you can kind of overwhelm opponents. You can run arrows, you can run fireball, you can run earthquake, depending on what you're playing against a lot. If you're playing against a lot of buildings, run earthquake. If you're playing against a lot of people that have firecracker or earlier on, arrows is generally a little bit safer, and then fireball is obviously really good if you're playing against fireball bait. So the spell is always interchangeable, if you guys didn't know. I'm sure you guys did, but in case. And then you just keep spamming goblin huts, and you're like, wow, I get value. Wow, I'm going to win a game. Yes, sir. And the flying machine targets faster than the tower, so that's 2 hits. Your goblin does, I forget how much, but it does like around 100 damage, something like that. Yeah, it does a lot. It's obviously a problem for our homie. I want to 3-crown him because I want to get more crowns here if possible. So let's try this. This might work really well for us because we're going to get a tombstone as well. It's hard for him to defend this. Like, very hard for him to defend this. He has to overspend like crazy. And then he has nothing for the graveyard, right? Like, he desperately wants your graveyard, but he can't. And if he does, then he goes into a giant skeleton and he gets a massive negative elixir trade. Okay, I guess that's what he's going to do. He's going into a giant skeleton. He's losing all of his cards. We can go for arrows when he decides to go for a freeze. As you can see, super easy win. So that's what we like to see. Easy, easy stuff. GG's. I think the giant skeleton, or the skeleton king ability is so satisfying too. All right, I'll be right back 1 second, guys. I'm going to go and show you guys not a replay, but one of the top players playing, as I be back in a sec. If there is a top player. All right, I'll be right back in like literally, I don't know, less than 20 seconds. Burb. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Sheesh. We on to the next one. Match already over? Yeah, I guess it was pretty bad timing. Nice 20 seconds. Yeah, yeah. All right, so we got a game against Alicia. What are you doing, Alicia? Why are you dropping a musketeer at the river? Are you kidding me right now? Like, why? Why is that a thing? What are those? All right, so if I Skeleton King in the back and I collect all the souls from the skeletons, that's obviously extremely good for us. So they're down a bit of elixir after that. The skeleton army didn't really make too much sense. I can still click the Skeleton King ability. If I'm unlucky, then I guess it doesn't go down, but should have went down. I'm going to go in for a skeleton army here because I am able to kill the wizard since, you know, it's targeting the Mother Witch instead. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's freaking go. Best arrows ever. That's so clean. Being able to shut that down feels fantastic. I'm going to go Goblin Hut so I don't eat too much damage on my tower, and we're just going to see what happens. Yo, what's up, Mike? Thank you for the $20. I love you, man. Huge, huge thanks for the support. That's crazy. You're wilding out here, brother. Thanks for being a genuine positive addition to my day. Helps out a lot more than you know. Yeah, man. I mean, those are the type of things that I love to hear. Because, like, first off, like, I don't know what's going on in your guys' life. I can't, like, see from the other side of the computer. So when you guys tell me stuff like that, when you say, hey, Jake, you made my day better, like, it's a really good feeling. So thank you guys for the positivity as well. You guys don't get to see it very often because I'm just sitting there behind, like, you know, the comments and reading it. And I say, hey, you guys made me happy, like, when you said that. But, you know, hopefully, like, when you guys are actually watching me stream, like, and actually see, like, hey, it does make a pretty big impact on me. And it makes my day a bit better to hear that my videos make somewhat of an impact. So thank you, man. Anyway, getting back to business here. I want to go Elixir Collector because the Giant Skeleton is probably able to kill most of his stuff, so I don't know if he's able to get much out of this. Interesting. I guess that's going to give him a lot of value. I got to go Skeleton Army here so then I don't lose to the Wizard. I might lose to the Wizard. Oh my gosh. The random Princess of the River is killing me. It's just, I don't know. I can't lose to someone that went in for a aggressive Musketeer at the river. I refuse. So we'll play our best and see what we can do. But I think the first deck, if I played it better, I think that was probably the best deck for the challenge, just based off of how good Hog Rider seems in this challenge. The Wizard is so obnoxious. If the Electro Wizard didn't give him so much value at the start, I think I'd be vibing. Like, I would have probably taken out the tower. This is really, really hard to break through. The more I think about it, the harder it is. Because if you think about the Musketeers and all the other range cards, he does outdamage me. Like, his range cards do beat mine. Which is the difficulty, I guess. Yeah, he's going to win based off matchup, I guess. And I didn't play well at the start. I can't break through this. No. No. I wish I was able to. He should minor me any second. He can just E-barbs here. Log. Unless he messes this up. There's a chance, right? But, like, he can just Wizard or E-Wiz the entire time and then Princess. He's gonna, like, minor and then I can't stop it. Yeah, you do. Oh, what a dumb deck. The guy had Wizard Princess. Oh, that's actually so tilty. Alright, so I think if I'm being 100% transparent with you guys, I need to play really, really well if I'm getting matchups like that. And I will start playing extremely well now. I'm going to focus up and play my best. So I think this deck is still like the best thing for me to play. It's just like really my play style. And it's way less skill than the Hog Rider deck. But at the same time, like when you get matchups like that, you have to play like the Hog Rider deck if you want to win. Because the homie literally was just able to cycle range cards that I wasn't able to kill. Like multiple different wizards for no reason in his deck. Alright, so yeah, like here, this is super good that we can arrows that. Really, really nice. Gonna arrow on me as well. Okay, cool. We'll take this. Not actually super optimal, but it is what it is. Do I go Elixir Collector in the back and then get Elixir advantage? I feel like I kind of have to at this point. He's already saying good game, so he thinks he's won. Not a very nice person, as you guys already know. Let's see if we can win. I want to go in for a Goblin Hunt in the same side. I'm going to drop it a little bit lower, so then when he goes in for a Fly Machine, he's not able to snipe it. Lots of Spear Goblins stacking up is always a great vibe. I'm going to go for a Fly Machine counter with this, and then I'm going to arrows when he decides to go in. Guess he's not going in. Giant Skeleton reaches tower. Let's go. Alright, cool. It's always satisfying beating people that aren't super nice like this guy. You know, like they said, good game. He thought he won, and then he ends up getting steamrolled. So, just give him the good game back and then go to the next one. As I said, I'm going to be focusing up a lot more in the next couple games just because, you know, that last game tilted me like crazy. But it is what it is. Bro, you're so bad when you when he put lava, just go scar me. I mean, let's take a look. Let's see if you're actually accurate. Also, calling someone bad is just, I mean, you know, you could maybe think that I'm bad, but usually last time I was streaming and I played against someone that called me bad, I 3-0'd them and they got 3 crowned every time. So usually when you're saying that type of stuff, I mean, don't say it if you don't know any better than me. Say hi to my dog Daisy. Hey Daisy. I hope you're doing well. I don't really speak dog, but yeah, hope that your dog's doing well. All right, so let's just see. Let's just humor it for a second. So go Skeleton Army other side. Okay, go Skeleton Army right hand side. All right, actually let's think about it for a second. If I Skeleton Army with the Mother Witch, it all gets arrowed. Really dumb decision. If I Skeleton Army on the right hand side, it gets batsed. It dies. Really dumb decision again. So in either situations, your comment was just wrong. So just gonna highlight that really quick, and we'll go to the next one. Sheesh. All right, we're not allowed to lose anymore. We got to win 7 in a row. Are you always smiling? Definitely not, man. Sometimes I'm stressed in life, but for the most part, I just try to have fun. Hey, Eric, what's up? What's going on? Use Golem. Nah, I'm not using Golem. Golem's bad in this challenge as well. A lot of times people will just end up having good counters to your golem with giant skeleton, elite barbarians, cannon, musketeer. You won't be able to break through very fast because the golem won't get on top of the tower very fast. And then, okay, I missed that. It's a bad decision usually. All right, we're going to go fly machine here. Firebolt comes down. This is really good for us with the Firebolt out of cycle because now we can go Mother Witch. I think the giant skeleton might even reach tower. It does. Arrows here. That was a bit risky. I think we're probably playing against someone that has I don't know, Lovehound deck. I'll just go Elixir Collector. I think it's worth it because if your Elixir Collector is raged up, you get Elixir faster, by the way. So it's nice. It's a really nice thing to have. All right, we'll just go in for a Goblin Hut and go same lane as the Lava Hound. Should be able to kill that pretty quickly. I can go Giant Skeleton here and then make sure that the Baby Dragon and all that stuff locks onto that. He's got Fireball, so I think I go Fly Machine here. And I go Mother Witch and I spread everything out. Interesting clone. I don't think that worked very well for him. To be honest, like this deck that I'm playing right now, I'm showing you guys why I think it's really easy. I think it's more fun. I'm glad that we're able to show that instead of the princess matchup that we got randomly with Wizard and Electro Wizard. Like that was something sketchily stupid. I can't believe we play against that. I needed to focus so hard. I was just like so complacent. I guess cocky. I guess I don't know. Like, I just wasn't thinking. I don't know. That's one of those things that I'm definitely disappointed in myself whenever I lose those games. Do you play COD Mobile? No, I don't. Love your content. Quick question. How do you do your hair? It looks slick. I got out of the shower and this is what it looks like. To be honest, I need a haircut, but thank you, man. I'm glad that you like my hair right now. I definitely want to change it soon. How can you tell to someone he's saying bad advices? How disrespectful. He called me an idiot, right? So that's why I said that he said that I was stupid, and then he said that what I was doing was wrong. So that's why I said his advice was bad. Because it was inaccurate, right? Like I just said, hey, you can't really go in for a skeleton army on either side. What device are you playing? I'm playing it on an iPad. Try Giant Sparky Witch. A Giant Sparky Witch actually works. You're 100% right, but I'm not going to. First stream I've made it to. Love the content. Hey, dude, I love you. Thanks for being here. You're going to win? Yeah, I think so too. Hopefully we're able to win. That's always the mentality that you want to have. You're like, you know what? I'm going to win. And then you're likely going to have a better outcome. At least from my experience. Nice. We were able to hit the Fire Spirit. That didn't work as well as though we wanted. Ah! What are we going to do? I think I Skeleton Re. It should kill, right? It should kill. It should kill. It should kill. Let's go! Oh, no. That's a Bard Brill. That kind of sucks for me. No, do I lose this? I do. I don't think my Fly Machine hits it. Damn. That's unfortunate. Oh, Mother Witch here. I'll get a piggy. One little piggy. Nicely fireballs immediately. Another Elixir Collector. Oh, he missed! Oh! Let's go! I feel like a little kid, but I don't care. Let me be a kid. Let me have my fun. Alright, I'm gonna go Skeleton King here. I guess I just Elixir Collector. Because I'm gonna keep getting Elixir advantage. This is dope. This is actually so sick. Because I can keep doing this all day, man. All day, every day. Just stacking up collectors and stacking up those dubs. Eventually, I'll get a huge advantage. Okay, I kind of didn't play that perfectly, did I? You played that pretty well. I'd love my giant skeleton to explode on everything. But I feel like that's what everyone wants in life. I need to go for dueling aggression, obviously. I wish I had Earthquake so much. Really, really wish I had Earthquake. And Fireball is helping this man out so much. Gary. Skeletons are not doing enough for me. I might lose this, actually. Double spawners are toxic. I think he's getting more value with the spawners than I was getting with the Elixir Collector, and he has Fireball, so it's really, really hard. So I guess this is why you would have Earthquake in this if you're playing against a lot of spawners. That's why he switched it up. Or Fireball, maybe. Fireball over arrows would have probably won me this game. I will switch it after this game. Now I'm starting to play against a lot of spawners. Alright, let's see if we can win this still. Oops, I didn't look at where I was dropping my arrows. No, I'm inting. Alright, let's see if we can come back. We need really good luck, though. Like, we need the skeletons to start swarming him and then have the stuff just, like, lock onto the tower randomly. Like, if the giant skeleton reaches tower, I can win. It's not going to, but if it did. We kind of have to just spam and pray at this point. Oh my god. So let's be 100% transparent. This matchup sucks. Should not have played this without Fireball. So, arrows are dope, but they're not good in this matchup. They're really, really, really bad in that matchup, and I spammed and I got lucky. So, we're going to put Fireball in, so we never have to play against that again. So the guy was using arrows until he got up higher, and then he put in Fireball. All right, cool. Those arrows are so bad. I was looking at the map and I didn't. Okay, so since the entire map is like raged or whatever, I don't think my brain registered that the King Tower was red when I clicked the arrows, and then I didn't see it until it was too late. That was my fault. Maybe you could add poison for spawners. Yeah, poison works too. You can run Fireball, poison, arrows, all that stuff. Holy crap, I made it to a live stream. Hey, dude, I'm happy to have you here, man. Hopefully we can pop off and win the next 5 games in a row. I've not played well today, but here's the thing. If you're not playing well and winning with a deck, maybe it shows that the deck is pretty good. Like the last game, I think Skeleton King just carried me. Like, let's be real. Do you think it was me? No, I'm not going to take credit for that W. I think it was definitely the Skeleton King splashing onto all of our opponent's stuff. Also, this Fireball is nice. We're able to go and hit the stuff. Good. All right, we're going to go in for a Mother Witch here, and then I want to get Elixir Collectors on the field because that's the best way of winning. I'm sure you guys know that by now. No one else needs to tell you that. Elixir Collectors are the pathway to success. Mother Witch is dead, so maybe I can Skeleton Army right now with the Skeleton King. I'm considering it. No Mother Witch. Nah, I didn't do anything. Maybe it did. I don't know. I have no clue, dudes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know why the heck he didn't click the ability. That's pretty funny. Mother Witch! Why did you walk into that? You could have just killed the other Mother Witch. Did you guys see that? My Mother Witch just died there for no reason at all. That's nutty. Okay, also, I'm putting in Earthquake after this game. Screw that. Earthquake's going in, boys. Earthquake's going in. No more. No more. Oh, man. Isn't this nutty that this is the meta? The double spawners, you just spam elixir collectors and eventually are successful? That's crazy. Definitely not the meta that you guys probably want to play in when you're playing a rage tournament, right? You're like, save me from this insanity. There's wizards and witches and all these splash damage cards and spam everywhere. Pretty funny. There's no way he defends this. We're giving him the juice. I'm just gonna fireball you twice. I don't know what you're doing. Also, I don't know why he has Golden Knight in the deck. Golden Knight sucks. At least in this challenge. Oh, the predictions. Not really, but we're gonna lie to you guys and tell you it's a prediction. Because I'm a pro player, okay? Completely calculated. Alright, we win. Alright, I don't think this is unmanageable with Fireball. I think this is more manageable with Fireball. So if I said disrespectful for the guy earlier, oh, it's all good. Dude, if you didn't know any better, if you didn't know that the guy called me an idiot and saying that I like was bad at the game, then, you know, like, it's understandable. Like, I would never, like, say, hey, dude, your advice is trash unless you're, like, super mean to me, right? So, yeah, dude, no doubt. And don't feel bad about that. You didn't know all the context. Thank you, brother. Oh, my gosh. Why don't you make a tournament like with OJ, Shane, and Ashton every month? It's like very fun to watch and good for you too. Dude, that could be so much fun. Honestly, here's the thing, guys. I want to do a lot of tournaments for you guys. I want to do a lot of tournaments for the community. I want to be more interactive with the community. I want to do more streams with you guys, but I don't have that much time. I want to, like, first and foremost, my priority is growing the channel to be as big as it can be and as good as it can be. Put out videos that I'm actually genuinely proud of and the ones that I enjoy watching. I know I say this a lot, but that is literally my goal in life. So I just want to reiterate it so you guys know what I'm like really focused on. And if I spend a lot of time on doing community events and stuff like that, generally it takes away from the amount of time that I can spend on my videos. I'm already spending 12 hours a day on my Clash Royale content, 7 days a week. My girlfriend wants to kill me every day. She's like, why are you spending so much time on YouTube? But, you know, you got to pursue what you love in life. And, you know, that's what I do. Anyway, let's beat OJ. Let's get higher than him. But, yeah, that's what we do. Come closer to the microphone. You can't hear you good. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully you guys could hear me now. Hopefully it didn't cut off too much. But, yeah, I basically said that my goal in life is to make my YouTube content as good as possible. All right. I edit videos myself, and I see how absolutely amazing and faster editing and high quality is. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, the edits, they take forever to do. So that's why I need, like, 6 or 7 different editors, depending on if you count my ad editor as an editor or not, when I'm not able to do ads. Anyway. I'm just going to click the ability here. I think it's probably worth it. Should have Mother Witched on the other side, but I kind of wanted to save it instead, in case he went Giant Skeleton, and I didn't know if I was able to kill it. Okay, it did die. Very lucky. Yeah, so Fireball is way better in this. Like 100% you should be running Fireball. I'm going to Fireball this back. Nice. That's a good trade. Because the Skeleton Army wouldn't have done that. I think I can go in for a Goblin Hut here. And he's mirroring up the Furnace. This guy is just really toxic, just like me. Just like me. One of us. One of us. So yeah, as you can see, I think that this is like the superior double spawner deck, and a lot of people at lower trophy counts are just running double spawners. The thing is, like, I would like to run Earthquake so I can hard counter this, but as soon as I switch from Earthquake, I'm going to play against a Hog Rider player. I'm going to look like an idiot. So I don't think that's viable. I think Fireball is viable against Hog Rider players. I don't think, yeah, I don't think other stuff is. The Skeleton Army is really risky. Yeah, that sucks for me. That's fine. It's going to explode on my tower. His tower's going to explode too, so it's a vibe, I guess. I guess he overcommitted. Nice. Sick. We're being a sinister sir, and we were slapping towers silly. Alright, so admittedly, guys, am I the best Hog Rider Earthquake player? No. Am I the best player with this deck? No. But, you know, it's fun to play a new game mode that I haven't played before, and using some of the better decks, and figuring out what works and what doesn't as we go. I primarily watch you Boss, and then Shane. But he lost me and kept only using cheesy decks. I mean, I use cheesy decks too. I just mix it up all the time, right? The thing is, as a content creator, you can't run the same decks over and over again. So sometimes people will be like, oh, dude, you're running Golem E-Barbs. I'm unsubscribing. Or you're running Electro Giant Mirror. I'm like, bro, I gotta run everything in the game because I'm a content creator. It's literally my job. So if another content creator is doing that, I'm just going to speak from my personal experience, not from theirs. Maybe they ran a couple of decks back to back to back that you didn't like, but they felt like they needed to for content. I don't know. Just trying to put yourself in their shoes for a little bit. Do you have a girlfriend? Yeah, I do. I do have a girlfriend. She's amazing. All right. So I really shouldn't have lost those 3 games, especially the earlier one. But I also shouldn't have won the game that I won with Mega Knight into the E-Barbs player, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's go. So the balloon gets pulled. That gets fully shut down. Even if he freezes, I've got Fireball, so I don't really care that much. I might want a Giant Skeleton at the river, so if he goes Mother Witch or something, he's screwed. He's down a lot. I mean, can he defend this? I don't think he can. I think he lost the game. He's going to have to Tornado that back, and then the Fly Machine's going to kill the Electric Dragon. He doesn't have Tornado? What is he doing? What are those? Okay, well, you had Tornado. You just didn't use it. All right, sometimes that stuff happens, and you're just like, why? What is life? All right, so he could easily go in for an aggressive play right now, but I want a Skeleton Army immediately, so then he has to defend that with a Lumberjack because he doesn't have Tornado, he doesn't have Barbaro. He had to Lumberjack, and then we kill the Lumberjack with the Skeletons. And then he can't Balloon with it because it dies on his side of the map. Big brain. So this is what happens when I actually focus. I don't focus that often when I play these challenges, but I can pay attention to my opponent's card cycle, know what they're going to do, and generally make pretty good predictions. And we'll be doing that for the rest of the games until I hit 15 wins. Just so I don't lose any more games. I lost a few I shouldn't have. Alright, we're gonna Fireball here, and then obviously all of his dragons die, so there's no point in him like continuing to support it, since the dragon's gonna die, the bowler dies, and then if he goes other side, we can actually shut it down with an Elixir Collector if he balloons, which I wouldn't do if I was him, but maybe he'll do it, I don't know. So he's gonna Lumberjack. There's a chance that he goes in for a balloon with it, since Lumberjack's gonna die, so he feels compelled to do that since he's raged up. If he doesn't, I also don't really care that much. We can go in for a Giant Skeleton. It's harder for him to defend. It looks like he has to freeze this, and he does. So I think with the freeze and the Mother Witch, we're able to get Piggy, so I can probably just not care. Oh, I didn't get a Piggy. That's kind of bad, because if he had ballooned there, it would have been a little bit more scary for me to defend. He can't freeze because you use freeze on defense. I don't have to like be scared about that. And Goblin Hut, he'll probably have to bowler. I mean, I can Fireball and Fly Machine to kill the Electro Dragon, but we'll see if he decides to do anything with that. Okay, that was a great play on his end. We're going to Fireball here. Just want to knock everything back, and hopefully the Fly Machine wins that interaction like it should. Okay, this is bad on I messed this up. I should have just dropped the Elixir Collector there. I really messed this up. It's fine. That was like my worst play all day. Anyway, I'll Fly Machine here. We know he's going to go in for a Electro Dragon. I can't kill it unless I Fireball and I go in for more stuff, so not going to spend any extra Elixir. Going to go in for this. The Electro Dragon is really hard to deal with, by the way. Not going to sugarcoat it. I think that he can't kill the Giant Skeleton, though. That's the issue for his entire deck. Like, he just can't kill the cards. Like, no matter what he does, he just can't kill the Giant Skeleton. It's going to, like, get close to the tower, and he's eventually going to lose. So he played pretty well. I actually think he played really well at the end. If I had dropped the Elixir Collector there, I would have gotten a decent trade against the Balloon. Because the Balloon takes multiple shots to kill it, and then I would have, like, waited out the Freeze. And the Freeze costs 4 Elixir. The Elixir Collector, I think it... Doesn't it cost 5? So... Oh, 6, sorry. So I would have gotten a -1 trade there. It would have waited out the Freeze. All the freeze shots that the Balloon would have gotten would have been on the Elixir Collector. The Elixir Collector, when it expires, gives you an Elixir. So it's a -1 trade, and I would have deleted all the damage. So I didn't play that very well. I just didn't want to look like an idiot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the audio. Oh, no. Was the audio still bad? I'm super, super sorry. Yeah, I'm going to try to fix that eventually. I hate when that happens. Oh, man. I was hoping that we would have one live stream where the audio didn't do that. I'm really sorry. Yeah. And when I'm playing games, I can't look at it, but like afterwards, I'll always look. It fixed itself. It's okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Anyway. Yeah. Are you going to 1v1 your girlfriend? Probably not. Probably not. Yo, Declan, I'm so glad that you've been watching for a while, and shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for sure. The Clash Royale audio is bugging? Yeah, it was. Okay, so here's the epitome of why I wouldn't want to have Earthquake. We're playing against a Hog Rider player. This guy's going to be pretty good at the game. He's likely going to have Earthquake. If I had Earthquake, I would not get any value. Really important to understand that, I guess. Give me a hit. Nice! We juiced him, boys. That was great. And then I think that the Electric Spirit doesn't clean that all up in time. If I kill this with a skeleton army, we're vibing. I think we do. I don't think there's any way. There's no shot. No shot, bro. No shot up in here. He's going to have Earthquake for sure. If he Earthquakes on that, we've got a Goblin Hut. Wait, why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? What is going on? Yo, shifting gears. Dude, I'm going to give you a proper shout out after this game. Respect, brother. Huge thank you for the $10. I will read that entire message after this game. I just don't want to throw out here. Hopefully you understand. Anyway, we going in with another Goblin Hut here. I don't think that this is going to give us that much value, but there's a chance. Alright, I'm going to click the ability anyway. Oops. Wait, the Skeleton Army just did mad work. What the heck? You guys saw that, right? I'm not fibbing. That was crazy. Oh, I missed the fireball. I suck. That was pretty bad. That's actually really bad. That's pretty sad. It's fine, because I'm not going to lose the game off of that, but it was very bad. That was like top 10 worst anime betrayals of your lives. Alright, he's going to go skeletons or something. That was such an easy prediction. And then we go in for a fly machine. With the Mother Witch, that probably takes most of his tower. Okay, he's got fireball. This is kind of bad. We're getting Shrek right now. I think I got to go for Goblin Hut here. And then still go on the left-hand side. I likely lose this because I whipped a fireball. I mean, to be honest, like that's really understandable. Losing a game because you missed a spell, like that's how the game should work, right? Like I shouldn't win games if I miss a spell like that. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Dude, this Skeleton King is still alive. What a dumb card. Alright, so that should kill most of his stuff. He's got Fireball, which is really absurdly annoying. I didn't need to do that. I suck. That was a huge misplay. Sometimes you just freak out. Wasn't really the right decision. But it's fine. Okay, I lose. That was 100% my fault. I whiffed 2 spells. I'm not really used to the interactions of Hog Rider there. I was like, you know, if it's raged up, it's kind of coming at me a little bit faster than I'm used to. Messed up a spell, my fault. We'll be getting those 15 wins, as I said. Are you sponsored by Ford? I am sponsored by Ford because I'm a part of Tribe. Lord Tagus Maximus. I've been using the recent E-Giant Mirror Elixir Collector deck, and it's revived my main account. Thank you for making that that find. Your audio is pretty easy to understand. Don't worry. Okay. I'm glad that it was still decent. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for the $10. And I'm glad that the deck that is something... I'm glad the deck is something you like. All right, we're going to focus up playing my absolute best Clash Royale, like 20-win challenge type of stuff. And we're not making misplays for the next 2 games. Because I said I would get 15 wins. I don't think I've ever not gotten 15 wins in a challenge. But right now I'm pretty close because I'm one loss away from losing it, which is never what we want to be at. But you guys know the deal. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes, you know, you're failing, you're flopping. It's a little bit not your day, I guess. But we'll see if we can make it our day. Make it our type of way. I'm going to go Mother Witch here, and then we'll see what he does. Giant Skeleton. So it seems like he's got the exact same deck as me, which is really scary, to be honest, because I don't want to play against myself. You guys feel me? You vibe with that? I mean, it's scary. We're going to click the ability just to distract his stuff, I guess. Probably worth it. Okay, so since he's got another spawner, this is definitely not optimal for me. Like, definitely not optimal. And he's got a fast cycle with Fireball, so this really sucks. We'll see if we can beat him. I have to play a lot better than this guy, so... pray for me, guys. Pray for me. That's all I'm going to say. Nice, my Mother Witch just whiffed. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my Mother Witch just literally whiffed the Fire Spirit. Alright, my Giant Skeleton, same side. It's not that bad. I think I Skeleton King here. This is just like a difficult, it's difficult to pay attention to these games just because there's just so much going on the map and it's not something I'm used to. Most interactions I understand. I don't know what Giant Skeleton, Skeleton King, spawner stuff is going to do. Like, I wish I could tell you guys that I knew, but I would be lying, you know, and I don't really lie to y'all. I just tell you how it is. And this is not something I'm comfy with. Skeletons are swarming, but not enough damage. I didn't really break through, so I got to go for a lower Goblin Hut so then the Fire Spirits don't hit my tower for 300 damage. I got to go for like a really low Elixir Collector here too, just as quickly as I can so I can get an Elixir advantage from this. He's getting a lot of Skeleton Souls. This is kind of sucky. At least he's got Mother Witch, so that's free Fireball value, so I'll take that when I can. If he pushes the Giant Skeleton closer to my tower, I'm going to cry. It's so undeserved. But you guys know the deal. Like, not everyone always deserves their skeleton damage. It just be like that sometimes. Alright, he used Fireball, so we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can shake some stuff up here. Okay, it didn't work. That was a great Fireball on our end. We get a lot of piggy damage. It's a vibe. Nice, he randomly clicks the ability. Nice, my Fly Machine isn't targeting what it's supposed to. I should have clicked my Skeleton King ability first, because the Mother Witch is dead anyway. That was garbage play on my end. Because if I click the Skeleton King ability, the Mother Witch died, then we would be up, I think we'd be up 400, 500 damage, probably. Minimum. It's crazy that I have to focus in this type of game mode, man. Alright, we go Skeleton King here. He's got Fireball too, so it's a little bit scary. Okay, so I can just Fly Machine, kill his. With the ability, so my Skeleton King doesn't die being worthless. Drop your Mother Witch so I can Fireball it, please. Thank God. Alright, we Skeleton King here. And Giant Skeleton here, sorry. You spamming stuff at the river. Please just let me beat you. I think I played better than you. Please give me the win. Alright, we do this. The ability. Nice. Alright, so I try not to lie to y'all about the 15 wins. I'd be just so disappointed with myself. So we're trying one more game, extremely hardcore mode, and then unlock all the things. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Definitely one of the more difficult challenges for me, I guess. So yeah, Fireball is definitely the wave. If I had arrows, I would have lost that. Still, like, yeah, I think you have to have Fireball. Just because there's an inordinate amount of people that have double spawners with Fly Machine and Mother Witch. So if you don't have it, you can't win in that matchup. Like, I really needed it desperately. I'm wondering if I go back to this deck, if I would win. I think I probably would, because I would have Wizard, and then I would have, like, Mega Knight and some other cards that would be really hard for him to deal with in single Elixir. And they would probably overcommit once. But at the same time, like, this deck just seems way worse if you're not running Fireball. You have to have that. Tag sweating hard? Yeah, dude. I'm sweating hard. Here's the thing about live content. If you fail, it's up forever, right? So it's like, you know, this is really risky content from the perspective of like videos. Like if I have a deck that I don't like and it doesn't do well, it's like, okay, well, I could build a different deck. But for live streams with Rage Tournament, first time ever, you got to make sure you try your hardest so then the content works out. But yeah, you don't have to be sorry. That's all good, man. Mad respect for the quality of your content, Tag. High skill and entertaining simultaneously. That's what we're aiming for. I mean, I'm glad that we can have the entertaining part. I disagree with you on the high skill today, but thank you so much. Bro, just addicted to your videos and the streams. Love from India. Dude, love from, I was going to say Boston, but love from Seattle. It's nice to see people all the way around the world watching. Also, I just want to give a huge shout out to my second channel. If you guys haven't seen this before, like, you guys typically will see my live streams on this channel whenever I'm streaming it, right? But most people will never know that I even have a second channel where I stream. So if you guys want to check that out, it's called More Tag on YouTube. You can subscribe there. And I'm going to have a channel idea where I'm going to be playing free to play. And I'll be playing against everyone with a brand new account and grinding up the leaderboard on a brand new account. So maybe you guys will enjoy that. Maybe you'll vibe with that. I have no clue. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. More Tag for some spicy new content. This guy's just spamming like a savage. It's kind of working for him. I think that we're in a bad spot already. I need to go in for a ability. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get anything. Fortunately, we get a zap, so that's already worth it. Royale Ghost takes 3 hits to finish off a Mother Witch, in case you guys didn't know that. Now he doesn't have zap, so he's eating 1,000,000 damage. So I can't go for an Elixir Collector because I was down so much. Remember, he mirrored Baby Dragon and then abandoned me. So without zap and cycle, he can't kill the Skeleton Army. He could Baby Dragon again, but that doesn't matter at all. So I'm just thinking through the opportunities that my opponent has. If I snipe the Witch with the Flying Machine, maybe we can bait out a spell here, and then I can go for a free Elixir Collector. If not, then I guess we kill the Flying Machine, or we kill that pretty quickly and easily. He doesn't have zap back and cycle, so we can do this. Oh my gosh. Wait. Guys, did I lie to everyone? Does Rage stack? Do Rage just stack in this game mode? Bag and everyone told me that it didn't. I swear that that bandit moved faster. I swear that that bandit moved faster. You guys have to let me know in the comments right now. Did that happen? How are you sponsored by Ford? They're a car company? Dude, I don't know. I wish I could tell you, man. It's pretty cool. Like, I think that's like the most unexpected sponsor in the entire mobile gaming history. Getting a mobile gaming organization sponsored by Ford, isn't that just disgustingly cool? Like, bro, I don't even know if we deserve it. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you, like, straight up. Like, that's how we are on stream out here. Like, we just tell you guys how I feel. I don't think we. I don't know. I don't know if we deserve it. It's really cool, but it's also insanely ridiculous that we are sponsored by a car company. Yeah, you're right. Here's some other things, man. Like, I didn't expect to get sponsored by Disney or Marvel or Bespoke or any of those things that you've seen. Or I got sponsored by Warby Parker. Like, bruh, do you think I deserve that? I don't think so, but I'll take it, man. Like, that's such a dope company. Like, there's things like that I will be forever grateful for my experience and on YouTube, just because I've been able to work with such amazing companies. Anyway, we're gonna shred this guy. We're gonna win this game, and we'll bounce the next one. So I didn't really have to focus this much on this one. Fortunately for us, we get an easy win. Yeah, dope stuff. One rage can stack, maybe. I didn't know that. I told you guys it didn't stack. Yo, I was wrong. That thing definitely moved faster. I'm not gonna fib. I think it stacks by like 10%. All right, cool. I said I was only gonna do 15, but I think I might do better. I think I might do more. Rage only stacks with the arena. Okay, yeah, it's really weird, man. Because that bandit moved so fast there. It was crazy. The safe house. All right, man, what you gonna do? All right, so since he's got Barb Hut, I think he's gonna have every spawner in the book, because why would you have Barb Hut and not have a respawner? I can go for Elixir Collector here and be okay. If he drops a spell on my Skeleton King and gets through, I would just cry. Like, straight up cry on stream. Sometimes that stuff happens and you're just like, why? Why you gotta do me like that, man? Nice. If I can just do this and not care. I was thinking, do I have to Fireball on the Mother Witch? And I was like, nah, I'm chilling. Because then I can go for Mother Witch on my own and then have the Giant Skeleton survive and then just, you know, slap him because he doesn't have Fireball, so he loses. He just didn't play well. Just kind of how the game works sometimes. You don't play well, you lose. I don't think he has Elixir for this. I don't think it's possible. Because the Flying Machine is going to be able to kill the counting cart, and then I'm up too much. Oh, never mind. Wow, that's kind of lame. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to expect him to go in for a spell on that, and we're going to go Skeleton King on the other side. So what are you going to do? Nice. I think doesn't that swarm? Or no, it doesn't swarm. All right, that's fine. That doesn't matter, right? Ain't a thing, baby. Maybe it is a thing. I don't know. If he fireballs on this and drops something at the river, I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh. He's actually talented. He's a talented sir. Alright, so the reason why this fireball was scary is because if it tanked for the Mother Witch, then I was screwed. It didn't happen, so not that big of a deal, but it could have been. Alright, so we just drop our Elixir Collector in the back. He has to go in for a hut, which is not good for him at all. If he goes in for Mother Witches, I just fireball them. I just keep cycling Elixir Collectors with this deck. You keep cycling Elixir Collectors, and then you get your Elixir advantage, and then you overwhelm eventually with your Skeleton King spawning skeletons because it's a broken card. So, I mean, that's straight up transparent. Like, it's a broken card for 2 Elixir, you get a graveyard. So it's a really good strategy to use. Obviously, fireballing on this is risky, but it's okay, I guess. Alright, we're gonna do this. Stack up Mother Witch. Giant Skeleton. I'm not doing too much more because I don't want to go in for too many collectors here for no reason. This is too good to pass up on. I can't not do this. kind of a loss right now for me, isn't it? I'm not breaking through. Fireball's out of cycle. Guess I'm gonna Scouting King again. The mini pack is mad annoying. I guess just keep fireballing and then eventually win. Yeah, I eventually win this. So notice how I didn't go in for Elixir Collectors when I was at an advantage, and I felt like if I Elixir Collected in the back, I gave him an opportunity to spam me and maybe win. It's like not worth it, you know? Why give him a fireball on top of our tower on the right-hand side instead of just like stacking up more stuff and winning the game? All right, so we'll try one more. How old are you? I'm 25, man. You guys might think I'm younger, but I am 25. All right, we're gonna win one more game, and then I think we'll end on that. We'll show 17 wins just because I lost so many games today. I felt like I wanted to show you guys how the deck is actually good. So that's what the goal was today. Thanks for making my day every day. You truly make me happy. Thank you, dude. I totally vibe with that. I actually so I was really sad when I when I was recording the sponsorship in that heat and just like actually just straight up miserable. I went to YouTube. I watched some content and I was just a lot happier. So yeah, I mean, Mogul Mail was what I watched from from YouTube, and it was really funny. So I don't know. I like Ludwig. I think he's a great guy. That was what I watched, and it made me a lot happier. So yeah, man, I can totally relate to that. You have a real fan base in India? Yeah, dude. I mean, we have people all around the world. It's dope. Also, this guy just left, so that's cool. Nice dude, I guess. You have the exact banner and avatar setup as me? Yeah, dude. Dark Goblin's the wave. I thought you were 35. Really? You thought I was 35? Sheesh. You know Ludwig? I don't know Ludwig. I don't know him. I watch his content. I think he's really cool. I know a lot of other bigger YouTubers like Nogla, I Am Wildcat, Sundi. I've collabed with all of those guys. Like I'm on their channels and stuff. That was kind of cool. All right, well, that wasn't a real game. That's dope about CR. It's worldwide, but mostly not. Yeah, it's really nice that CR is worldwide. It's super cool to interact with people that I've never really would have interacted with before. All right, let's get this win. Let's end on a delicious W, and let's freaking go, baby. If we don't end on a W, it's all good, but I'm hoping that we do. Obviously, playing against Mighty Miner is a bit scary because of that. But it is what it is. You guys know the deal. Going into a cannon is obviously not optimal, but it is what it is. Fire Spirit's coming down. I think we can go for a fly machine here and try to finagle a bagel. Try to finagle a bagel, baby. Just come on, man. Come on now. Give it to me. Give me that juice. Give me that heat. Okay, it didn't really give us the heat that we were looking for, but it's all good. I think we can go in for Mother Witch here and then get a piggy. That was interesting. I don't think that really worked for our homie. Alright, I'm an Elixir Collector almost immediately. Kind of trash timing because you went for a Goblin Barrel at that exact moment. Not exactly optimal if you ask me, but it is what it is. Maybe you're not asking me. Maybe y'all just like out here having a good time messing around with me. Alright, I don't know if I can kill Mighty Miner, by the way. I don't think I can. I think this is a very bad matchup because I don't have arrows. If I had arrows, we'd be vibing. We'd be hard chilling right now, my dudes. Nice, I get a piggy. I didn't expect it to work. I think I eat it. Yeah, screw it. He's gonna Goblin Barrel me, 100%. I think this is probably one of the more annoying decks in Clash Royale. This log bait deck. There's a lot of people that play it. It's annoying. Where do I do this? We're gonna try to get an elixir advantage, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think this matchup is actually really bad. Alright, we can Giant Skeleton here. We go for a Fly Machine afterward. Fireball on this. He's probably gonna click the ability. I hope he doesn't. Drop it in front. No, he doesn't. What is he doing? He might be griefing. He might be griefing, my guys. Because hypothetically, if we get a huge amount of value with the fly machine and then we somehow get through with the giant skeleton, the fly machine locking on a tower when he's not ready, like, he could lose. It's just less likely. Why is he continuously dropping it? Doesn't make any sense. I didn't drop it fast enough. I lose. Because now he's able to Mighty Miner and get away with the skillless ability. Or not skillless ability, just the card. Oops. Why does he keep doing that? That's so weird. Alright, so yeah, he should have just rocketed me like a year ago. I lose to Rocket Cycle. As you can see, Mighty Miner kills everything. So what I needed to do is I needed to go for Skeleton Army. I needed the Skeleton Army to die. I needed to click the ability with the Skeleton King at full. And then I could have the Skeletons distract the Mighty Miner, hope he's bad and doesn't click the ability, and then we could maybe win. So you needed to hope that they were going to play poorly by not knowing how to kill the Skeletons that were swarming the Mighty Miner. And I didn't play it perfectly, obviously, but that's a very, very, very bad matchup. But we got to 17 wins. Not my best, but we do collect all the rewards. And I think as long as you don't play against Logbait with this deck, with the Fireball, you're fine. If I had arrows, you guys already know I would have won that match 100%. But, you know, sometimes, I don't know. If you don't have Fireball in these matchups against the double spawners, it's more frustrating for sure, because I think that's the majority of the games. So I would definitely advise you guys to run Fireball in this deck. If you do play against Logbait, you can maybe win by what I said earlier. Like, it was close because I was able to use the Skeleton Army and get the Skeleton Army to die. So then I would collect all the souls for the Skeleton King. And then if you collect all the souls for the Skeleton King, then you can distract the Mighty Miner so that it doesn't lock onto your giant skeleton. And then you can go for a fly machine that doesn't necessarily get rocketed. And then you can win. So that's my advice there. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I guess we'll end the day with one more war battle just for the heck of it. And yeah, we'll play Logbait for one game and then we'll end. But a huge thanks to everyone that's here, guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you being here. Will you do the bonus reward? On my main account, I'm completely maxed out, so I don't really want to do all the bonuses. There's really no point. But yeah, that's what's up. Have you ever tried RuneScape? A lot of my friends have. I typically have not. I don't know. I've never really played RuneScape. So it's hard for me to get back into it. Hard for me to get into something that I've never played, you know? Especially, like, if it doesn't necessarily have the best graphics, I can't really vibe with something that I haven't played originally before, because it's not nostalgic for me. So it's like I'm comparing that to the games that are, you know, capable of playing right now. Like, you compare it to maybe a StarCraft 2, or you compare it to another, like, very action-packed shooter game. It doesn't necessarily have that type of appeal to me, I guess. I just kind of like Clash Royale more as well, which you guys are probably playing me for. You're like, why have you played this game for 6 years? And the answer is, I don't know. I like it a lot. Also, my princess, instead of targeting the Electro Dragon, just straight up walked into the Electro Dragon and died. The Electro Dragon should have died to the princess there, but the princess didn't shoot. She just kept walking. And that's an animation that they have to fix eventually, but they haven't fixed it yet. Crusher 21 collab when? I like Crusher. I think he's hilarious. But at the same time, like, you guys know the deal. I can't. We're like pretty family friendly from that perspective, and I know Crusher is not. I like Crusher though, and I hope he does extremely well on YouTube. But yeah, you know, like, I don't think I'll ever be able to collab with him. I also don't collab with people in general just because it takes more time, effort, and also it gets less views. So I generally don't. Also, I probably shouldn't even answer those questions transparently about that, but, you know, I don't care. You guys ask me whatever, I'll answer whatever. I feel like I've said a little bit too much, like, from the collab stuff, and then also, like, not deserving for it. Like, I probably shouldn't have said that either, but you know what? It is what it is, guys. We just tell you how it is. Also, I think the Mighty Miner is broken. It just took the entire tower. So here's the thing. Original Logbait used to take so much skill to play. And then you put in Mighty Miner, and then it's like, okay, I kind of have like a Wink Edition now. You don't actually earn all of your damage in every perspective. Sometimes you can just Mighty Miner and be insanely successful. So I think that's a little bit of an issue with the game, and hopefully, you know, he got you baited because I could have Fire Spirited Princess. But yeah, I hope that eventually Mighty Miner does get a nerf. I think it's the strongest champion by a long shot. But that's also my opinion. You guys completely entitled to something different. I'm also not the best player in the world. I'm top 1,000 to top 2,000 in the world, which is not like someone that should be deciding the balance changes, honestly. But yeah, you know, that's what I feel. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's way more annoying to play against than every other champion in the game. I just played against you earlier and found out that you were streaming. Good fight. Yo, dude, I remember you were running the double spawner deck. GG, bro. Another B-Rad best of 1 versus 7. I actually have a B-Rad video on my channel. If you type in SirTag versus B-Rad, there's a video. Or maybe a couple. They're really old, but they're kind of cool. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed because it pushes out the video to more people. Subscribe for daily future videos. I stream sometimes for these challenges, but for the most part, I put out a video every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. So around 2 hours ago this time, I put out a video every single day. I love you guys, and peace out.